talking to people around Australia and getting the truth out. He's a bit of a legend. He's joined our march today, and his name's Michael from Cafe Lockdown. Give him a round of applause. Hey! Michael, well, you have been enjoying yourself, having a good time. No, actually, he's been working his little butt off. There's not much left. We have been coming here every single week, holding the fort here in Melbourne. But it's great to see that you have been going around the country and just echoing, and we've been feeding off you and vice versa. Over to Michael. Big round of applause.
Yay, Michael!
I just came to add my face to the numbers today. But I want to say Kane over here is playing a great song that I heard the other day that I really think is a really important song. So I want to applaud him for that, because we actually need great artists, and I think Kane's one of them. We set off around the country like we did, and I was wondering what to say, but I was watching some people watch us here, and there was a man a little bit older than me shaking his head as we're saying the things that we do. Now that man was born with the freedoms that we were born with, and he's just given them away. And now he's just shaking his head at us as if to say, what are you marching about? What we're marching about is that, and I can tell you this, Australia has gone. The Australia we had, COVID, and with the help of the police officers here, and there's nothing against you personally, but the government has used you to destroy Australia. The Australia we had, the Australia we loved, is gone, and it's these police officers who are the ones who are basically making it happen. Around Australia, I've seen the police officers act at different levels. In WA, they're not so bad. In Queensland, they're non-existent. In the Northern Territory, they can get a bit of a mongrel now and again, but they're pretty good. The ACT, they're have a running war with the protesters. But all of Australia watches Victoria with disbelief. They just can't understand what's going on here. They just can't get it, because everyone can see what's happening. They look on it in horror. They look at the shrine as if to say, they can't have been Melbourneian police who shot protesters, people who were just holding up signs of freedom, and did it with relish, kept shooting, but it was. They think it must be international police they brought in. No, it wasn't. It was Melbourneian police officers who were told to shoot on protesters who were trying to defend freedom, and they did it with relish. It's an absolute, utter shame. And there's, the saddest thing is too, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do except to share the stories of my tribe. And my tribe, whether these people in the markets can see it or not, my tribe are the defenders of everything that is still good about this country. We might be strange-looking individuals, we might come from all different parts of society, but we are the last line of defense that everything that is good. And they know it. The lies now are off the scale. And the other thing that we did as we traveled, we realized we were historians because the authorities are already erasing the history as it's happening. If you've got an adverse reaction to the vaccine, which our hospitals are full of people with adverse reactions to the vaccine, they don't want to know. The media won't talk about it, the politicians don't want to know, and but it's there, it's real. We keep re-interviewing these people to see if they're getting better, they're getting worse. I met a 20-year-old boy the other day who's coughing up blood after his 4th shot. Coughing up blood. He still doesn't believe it's the vaccine, but he's coughing up blood. I have a saying that Hoodie's stolen off me, say that we travelled through a broken heart. So it's been an arduous journey. But there is hope. And the hope has to be real. We can't sell bullshit. And where I think the hope is in your mobile phone. And what I'm going to tell you now, I need you to listen. COVID-19 was marketing genius. This virus, wherever it came from, we knew it couldn't hurt you. 99.95% chance of getting better. Did not warrant destroying the entire culture, vaccinating our children against their will when we don't know what it does. It didn't warrant it. It was marketing genius. But when monkeypox came out, we were more ready and we killed it with memes. We marketed it back. Now we have to market again. Somehow they've convinced the young that it's cool to be compliant, that it's cool to not question, that it's cool to just do what you're told, which is bullshit. We need the young. If you see any young in the audience who'll get their photo taken, take their photo and share it. We need it to become cool to be a freedom fighter, which is what it is. Because if we win, and I think we will, I really do, even though I can't see victory, I can feel that we're on the right path. If we win, all those people out in here who are mocking us now, even these police officers, they will tell their grandchildren that they were us, because they will be too ashamed to say we were actually the ones fighting them, shooting at them. Or even these guys here, the ones filming us now. How you going, guys?
We're recording them, don't worry. We're recording them as well. We'll know who they are.
Yeah, you're going in the archives. I mean, this is absolute the face of tyranny here. You've got facial recognition everywhere. These are our brothers and sisters. They were born probably to Australian parents, or Australian parents brought them here from another country so they could be free. And here they are now destroying freedom by filming it. There he is looking up, destroying it. You are the face of what's coming, and you just have to say no. There are so many other things you could do with your life, so many other things. Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up, we might be gone, or who knows with us, and you might end up owning your own home and maybe a holiday home, but it's going to be a gilded cage in which you'll want to die because it'll be so cold and empty. This fight is just beginning. Your mobile phone and the images you take, and I recommend you don't do streaming, but do short videos and images. This is how we market it. We have to market it back. We have to fight that way at the moment. It's pre anything else. I don't want to say what anything else could be, but these guys here, this is how we do it. Take one image, one video. People have been telling me, I know we interviewed one woman in Streaky Bay, a young girl called Amber. She was 21 years old. She came up to us and said, I hear you're recording stories, I want to record mine. She sat in our little truck and told her story, and it was beautiful. And she was very, very strong. When we got to Darwin, another young woman said to us that she was on the verge of giving in. She'd been so depressed because she was a teacher, but 2 weeks out of being a teacher she couldn't finish. She'd never been so depressed. And then she saw Amber's video. And then she started running for politics and changed her life around. Amber's courage spread. That's marketing. This is what we have to do. We have to market. We have to get on. One thing we're doing now is a thing called closed social. Closed social is like Facebook, but it's ours. Others are setting up too. Reclaim the Line, Trickies, they're doing it as well. But basically you can get on there and it's free speech. Looks like Facebook, tastes like Facebook, it's not, it's ours. No fact checkers, no data selling, and you're allowed to have your say. Yeah, so it's clo.social. Just look it up, it's on Cafe Lockdown. But look, I've been on a long journey, and the only thing that's kept us going is the courage and ability and beauty of people like you who are all around Australia, and all of them talk with reverence of you guys. You are the front of the frontline fighters. This Melbourne is the real deal. It's like coming back to a trench. And Dan is a dangerous dictator that will destroy everything, and he's en route to destroy everything that's good about us. That's what they're doing. And these police officers, I know they're not listening, but they're assisting him. And yeah. Anyway, look, I'm sorry I don't have much more to say. I'm pretty tired. But I want to say, just let me finish. It's an honour to be here today, and it's an honour to be one of your members.
Talk about the farmers. Netherlands.
It's an honour to be a part of you, and I'll help any way I can.
Thank you, Michael. What a legend. And Michael, just we're not bashing the police today, but I wrote some lyrics this morning that we all chanted earlier, and I didn't have any paper, and I had to pull some old paper out of my cupboard, and this is a permitted worker permit that I had to fill out to do my job. And the police would come up to me, like in Nazi Germany, and say, "Where are your papers?" For what? For what? For what Michael said, for marketing genius. They convinced everybody that this was so deadly that we had to turn to Nazi Germany. Don't forget this. This should never ever happen again in the state of Victoria. We are a free country. Shame, shame. So let's let the market hear our voice. Police, you're here. Listen to us. We're on your side. Your country is our country. Our country is yours. Our society is your society. So whatever you do to us, you're doing to yourselves. This is what you are going to have to live with. If you want to live with this, keep going. If you don't agree with it, stand down. Stand up or stand down. Show the way. Don't be a corporate puppet. And let's let the market hear us. Wake up, market! Wake up, people! Wake up, man!